the science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image, but I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance.
The man.
I Chelasway, I say, any country that use
on what matters at the Roundtable. Stanley, West McPherson, March the 5th, 2019. Yes, we're live on Pegasus Channel 13, Spectrum TV Cable Network. You can call in live in the studio. Area code 607-272-0319. You might have something to say, or you might want to get into the discussion tonight. But if you miss tonight, you got a broadcast for 6 days a week. So, hey, you can get on our broadcast, and at your convenience, we're on air. So you can pick us up at any day that you are scheduled and free. So, hey, pick your choice. And if you don't have cable or Pegasus, I'll send you a direct link. Yes, a direct link to your phone or your tablet. But you can get the show because we are on all the social medias. We're on YouTube, Google, Facebook, Instagram. Hey, we're on LinkedIn, Twitter. We're on all the social media, so you can get the show online. Or you can subscribe to my page and make a comment or a like, and guess what? I respond back to you. So, hey, you can get the show no matter where you at. We have a friend in France. He was here, Ben. He's got the show, and guess what? He likes it. So he took it back to France, okay? So it doesn't matter where you at. Senna in Turkey, she gets the show, and she's a student at Cornell University getting her PhD. We also have Roy in India. So it doesn't matter where you located, you can get the show. Hannah, okay, yep, look where she's at, Peru, okay, Portuguese. And we got a crew member of ours, Sophie, in Oregon, and she's studying over there. So it doesn't matter. And another crew member, Irene, in London. So hey, wherever you at, you can get the show. Jasmine in Syria. Okay, so hey, you can get it. Don't matter where you at. MS, VVS. She's going to Paris, and she was in Paris, and then she's going back and forth. Hey, she's showing us the Eiffel Tower. Okay, so hey, I enjoy it. But don't forget, you can get it no matter where you at. Okay, people all over Pimpia in Australia. Okay, it doesn't matter. You can have it. Okay, and what we say is correct and true, and it's happening. I want to give a shout out also to Rosadar S, Sunshine, and my grandkids, Storm and Sunshine. Don't forget those that's looking and seeking a living wage, those that's on the train with us. We want to make sure that we do what we need to do and help people, okay, to get what they need to get. Because right now, it's a chaos. It's chaos. You know, this is crazy. This world is you know, is a riot. You know, what people's got to go through. You know, I want to let people know that hey, we see you, and we're trying to do our best to help you, okay? And this is what we do. So, hey, all of those that's subscribe to us, we give you shout outs, and all of those that's on the page, hey, listen, keep doing you. And don't forget, also, stay on the train. Also here with me in the studio, live, co-host, Milton, Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Stan. How you doing?
Good.
All right. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing out there on this March day? It's a little chilly outside, so do what you got to do. Stay warm. It's crazy, man. It's just crazy out there for all the stuff that's going on, you know? It's just, I can't believe some of the stuff that's happening.
Man.
You would think it would start to get better. You know, you would think that this guy would smarten up and see what's happening. Well, it don't look like he's getting smart, and it don't look like, nothing's going to happen. But, he's something else, man. This is y'all president. I don't claim him. I want nothing to do with him.
They went to some nonsense where he's supposed to be invoking national security for a war. And just notice that they use, because they always do this. They do this all the time. They use national security for everything they want. So they're using it for a war, and it's not even the national security, because it ain't securing these people here that's ain't got no money, starving, okay, ain't got no houses, about to get foreclosed, get out of their houses. It ain't helping them. You want for the wall. And here's the catch. Congress going to veto it. No, Congress going to put it through, and he going to veto it. So they're going back and forth playing mouse game, and then that's the end of that. But in the same token, the people are still suffering, and then you got cops still shooting people and saying, I thought it was a gun. It looked like a gun. And then the federal investigators, they're going to do their own investigation. But they've been doing this this has been going on.
Centuries.
All over again. All this is people are racist, okay? They're racist, and what they're doing is they're saying, oh, well, I got a gun in the bag, and I can do what I want to do. So I'm going to press you. You Latino, you Dominican, you black. I'm going to press you with this gun I got, and I got a badge too, so if I shoot you, I'm going to get away with it, because they're going to say, oh,
it was justified.
No, I thought that was a gun. Has a foam in his hand. Oh, I thought it was a gun. Now, this doesn't look like a gun, but I thought it was a gun. And this is how they get away with this stuff, okay? And they've been getting away with it. But see, I'm taking the platform of Malcolm X, okay? And he said it. And this is why they don't like that man. They didn't like him then, and they still don't like him now because of what he said, okay? And he's saying, if you shoot one of mine, if you send me to the morgue, to the hospital, I'm gonna take you to the morgue because you doing it on purpose. And this is what he's saying. He's saying, we don't go and mess with people. We don't start with people. We just defend ourselves because of what you people are doing. And you got a bag, and you got a cop, and you got a gun, and you shoot, and you say, oh, hey, and then your boss gets you off. And then they want to restore him with pay. And the federal, that's what the FBI going to do. They're going to do the same old thing. Oh, we're going to look into it. That's to keep the people silent, because the people is about to get uproar on that, okay? And they've been doing this, and they keep shooting people, and here's the catch. That's why they want to take away the Second Amendment, because if you get a gun, then now it's equal. You equal with them, so they won't be shooting you no more. You see?
Well, you see, the whole thing about it is they've been doing this for centuries.
That's right.
All right. I mean, this just didn't start happening. This just didn't start happening 2018, 2017, 2016. They've been doing this through the 50s, the 40s, the 30s, the 20s. They've been doing this for centuries. And every time they do this, they shot a man one time. The guy told him to get out of the truck. The man had his hands up. And the guy shot him and killed him. Mm-hmm. So now what was the excuse then? And when it came back, it was justified. Mm-hmm. All right? Now, I'm not saying all police officers are like this. But you got some out there that are rogue, and they make the good cops look bad. So now when it comes right down to it, if you start shooting at this man because he's shooting at you, now they want to put a charge on you because you were shooting at this police officer. But why is he shooting at you? Why is he shooting at you? I'll give you a good for instance. The man had papers to carry his gun. They said, let me see your papers. The man gun hanging off his side. He stuck his hand to get his wallet to get the papers out. He got shot and killed in front of his wife and his kids. But it came back justified. Why? Why was that justified? If you asked me to show you my papers for this gun and I go to reach to get them and you shoot and kill me, how is that justified? I don't see how that's justified. But if we let them tell it, it's justified because of the simple fact now, all right, you just giving them a license to kill, to go ahead. Just go ahead and shoot anybody you want. But now when they start shooting back, what are you going to tell these people? Oh, we're going to lock you up because you were shooting at a police officer? Let me explain something to you, all right? You better get it together because these people ain't playing no more, okay? You shooting innocent people for nothing.
And you killing them. Okay?
And you killing them for nothing.
You killing
so now
people.
when you mess around here and you get shot at, is that a misjustice? Is that a misjustice? Or are you defending yourself? I look at it as they defending themselves. Well, if I had a pistol and you came up and you started shooting at me, and I got every right to shoot back at you because you're trying to take my life. You're trying to take my life. And if you think I'm not going to try and take yours, you done lost your mind. You done fell down and bumped your head. Why are you shooting at people that don't even have a gun and killing them?
And here's the thing. The thing is that they're using, okay, objects, things that's not even a weapon, okay, to say, to shoot to kill because they want to do that anyway. All they're doing is that back in the days, they used to have on a sheet and a hood because that was the Klan. Now they got on a blue uniform, a gun in the badge, so they don't wear the hood because now they could do it legally, okay, which it ain't legally because the Constitution wasn't written for black people, Latinos, Hispanics. It wasn't written for them. You know why? Because we are not 3/5 of a man, which they called us, okay? So, hey, you need to look at, that's why they're trying to ban the Second Amendment out of it. Since it's there, we're going to use it, okay? But it wasn't written for us. It was written for Caucasian, Europeans, everybody that put their signature on that, that's who it was written for. But it wasn't written for us. That's why they are disobeying it, because it ain't for us. But here's the catch. The catch is, once it's there, you got to make it work for you. Use it for you. That's why I tell you I study it, because I see the pocket holes. I see the racism in the Constitution. And if God made me in his image, then he sure didn't make me no 3/5 of a man. Okay? Because if that's the case, then he's 3/5 of a God. Huh? And that you tell God he's 3/5 and see if you wake up tomorrow. Now, see, I bring this question to him and say, hey, well, if you made me in your image, then I ain't 3/5 because you ain't 3/5. Okay? So if they calling me 3/5, then they calling you 3/5 of a man. Okay? Because you came, Jesus, and went to the cross for everybody. So that was what? A 3/5 of a man going to the cross? No, it was not. See, that's why you know it was racism. But it was in there, okay? And you got to pick it in there. You got to see it. You got to look at it. And these men knew it, okay? They knew it, and now we know it. And so what they try to do, that's why they don't obey it. They want to throw it out the window. They want to write their own constitution because they want to change things now. But we already found it out, okay? We found out that this is racism, and we are not letting you get away with it because we are telling you, you did that thing before, but this is 2019. Odd things happen. You ain't going to do it no more. That's a doubt. That's a fact. So we're telling you, you can throw that Constitution away. You can do whatever you want. You can disobey it, but we ain't tolerating that. No more. That's not happening. you see the other countries, you see what they're doing. They're putting stuff up in the skies, in space, okay? So you can see it's about to be a battle, okay? Here, okay? It's about to be a battle, whether it's this year or next year, but it will be a battle. And I'm telling you that, and I had a dream on that, okay? Period. Today, all right? Today, on these things, looking what's coming, how it's coming. Oh, yeah, I had to get up on it. Okay? So he's letting me see some stuff. So I'm telling you that we ain't trying to have it. And people, you need to get ready because, hey, this ain't no mistake. Almost 60 days. We're almost 60 days into this shutdown. This ain't no mistake. Okay? This is actual fact. Okay? Somebody is plotting. They're trying to take over. This is what they're trying to do. Okay? Now, here's the catch. Before they plan, E. Jesus can do his plan, because I already told him, you need to do something before they do. That's right, I told him. Because if he don't, then they'll be taking over his space, and that's in the heavens. And he's not going to let him do that. So he's going to do something. But I told him, don't kill innocent people. Now I'm telling that to the King of Kings. Don't kill innocent people. See, now, I'm telling him that because we can't tell that to the cops because they are killing innocent people. See what I mean? So he's got to deal with them, okay? Because if we deal with them, we already know what's going to happen. So he asking him to deal with them.
You know, when it comes right down to it, you got all these cops that are out here shooting people, all right? But they never go to court.
Right.
They never go to court. So why don't, next time a cop shoots somebody, a police officer shoots somebody, why don't you set him to court and then get people from not being an officer of the law sitting on that jury and see how they like it, all right? Because now, who's policing the police? They buddies.
Thank you.
All right? Their friends are policing them.
That's right.
Okay? Oh, well, Frank didn't mean to do it. Oh, we're going to let Johnny walk this time. How many times did you let Johnny walk? Johnny done killed 9 people. Mm-hmm. And Johnny ain't went to jail yet. Okay? So you're looking at what? Get people from the outside that are not police officers and take those police officers to court. Put them in court, district court, whatever. Put them in court and let some people just sitting out there, just walking the streets, that got a job, that ain't got no job, they messing over, okay? I'm not saying that these people are going to lock them up just because they don't like them. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if I can shoot somebody and have to go to court and get 12 people that I don't know,
thank you,
talking about my peers,
yeah,
okay, why can't they go to court for the same thing and get 12 people they don't know?
That's right.
And then be convicted or let walk free. What's the deal? All right, because all you're doing is letting your buddies off. All right? You putting them on administrative leave with pay because they done killed somebody because you don't want them to mess around here, you know, not be able to buy groceries or pay their rent or their car note or get a wife some money so she can go get her hair and nails done, all right? But that same poor guy that you just shot, all right, got a wife and kids. Now, what are they going to do? Who's going to provide for them? The state? The government? I don't think that's going to happen. All right? So how you going to mess around and tell this little girl or this little boy, hey, well, daddy ain't coming home no more because he got shot by a police officer because they thought he had a gun. But it was his wallet.
Yeah.
It was his phone.
They thought he had a gun.
Okay, they thought he had a gun. When did a phone look like a gun?
Thank you.
When did a wallet look like a gun? And you asked the man to get his wallet in the first place. Where's the logic in all of this stuff coming in here? Like I said, this stuff didn't just start happening. This ain't nothing new. This been happening for centuries.
And the reason why you know this is hogwash is because they go through all this training, okay? They lying. They go through all this training, okay? They go through training. They go through this. They go through everything that they need to do to see if a guy got a gun or a wallet or a phone. They go through the training. He's lying when he says, oh, I thought it was a gun.
Yeah.
He's lying because they went through training to do all this shit. You can't have no gun, okay, and don't go through no training and don't know a situation just like that. They're lying. The commissioner lying. They all lying. I'm going to tell you what it is. They just need to just put the sheet back on their head, put the sheet and the Ku Klux Klan stuff back on, because that's what they really are. Put it back on, because that's who you are. You're not going to get away with that, and I don't care who you try to tell that to, but I know who you are. And I know, and I've seen what you're doing, and you've been killing people, and you do it in notice isolated areas in your doggone town, okay? And that's why I know about how you're killing people, you see? Pocket places. But how come you ain't killing them gangs? How come you ain't running up on them, killing them? Why? Because they got guns just like you got guns.
And they shoot back.
And they shooting back. So you ain't messing with them, okay? You ain't messing with people that's got a firearm. You ain't messing with them. You messing with people, kids, that's running, or he looked suspicious, or well, he looked like he's into something bad. That kid ain't did nothing. He ain't did nothing. And then you want to gun him down. Most of them that gun him down is 18, 19. So you trying to stop them from progressing, from being something. And that's what you do. Because I noticed that they're killing blacks, Latino, okay, Hispanics, everybody of color or a different origin, not European or not Caucasian or not in your sector or your district. You see what I'm saying? So this ain't no mistake. Don't let nobody fool you, okay? This is what it is. We're putting it out just the way it is. It stinks, okay? From high heaven, it stinks, all right? And if God see it, we see it, all right? We see it, he see it. That's it. We ain't painting no pictures. We don't care if you get mad. We don't care about that. You say what you want to say. We don't care about that. But we know one thing. You ain't obeying nothing. And if that's the case, then you throw all that stuff away. And the president, that martial law stuff that's already on the books from 1865, which they want to enact again, which was already out. What you gonna do anyway? Hey, listen. This is what I'm saying. They're gonna do stuff, and all they doing is hurting people as they doing it. So there's nothing to say, this world is going up. This world is going down, okay? This country is going down, all right? Because, hey, listen, there's no goal for the better, because they're not trying to make it better, okay? So my thing is, they ain't trying to make it better. So, hey, we're not trying to hear that, But, yeah,
people, everybody says you have to obey this police officer, all right? I was watching a video one time where the guy was going to the store and got out of his car to go into the store. And the police officer ran up on him and started hassling him, telling him to get on the ground. He didn't have no reason for this man to get on the ground. He just wanted him to get on the ground.
Right.
All right? This was an Indian guy. He wasn't bothering nobody. As a matter of fact, he was riding a bicycle. All right? Got off his bicycle to go into the store. This black guy drove up. Knew the guy. He getting out the car. The police officer telling him not to get out the car. Now, why is he telling him not to get out the car? Because he spoke to him? This is what I'm saying. They're creating stuff that don't need to be created. All right? So if you mess around here, tell the guy, I'm going to tase you if you don't do this. The guy started asking him, well, officer, what did I do? I just got off my bike. All right? I live 3 blocks away. I just came out of my house, got on my bike to ride up here to get my kids some milk so they can have some milk in the morning for their breakfast. This guy got tased. He got tased. Now, nobody ain't said why the guy got tased yet. Then another guy come up, and the police, they were making fun of the guy. Was he flopping around like a fish?
See?
I mean, like, what kind of sense is that? And then he tells the black guy, don't move, or I'll shoot you in the head. Okay? Now, I'm going to find that video on my phone where he tells the guy, I'll shoot you in the head. And he steady asking the police officer, what did I do? Okay? But this is legitimate for the police officer. So how legitimate it is for the guy that's just riding the bike or the guy that's going to get his kids some milk for in the morning for breakfast so they can go to school? I mean, what's the sense in that? Where's it coming from?
All this is violation.
You're provoking people to do things, all right? You're provoking people to do things. You're trying to make these people go out and get guns and start shooting at you. This is what's going to happen. And then when they start doing this, what do you want to do? Fill up the jails, the new jails that you're building?
All they want to do.
All right, so I mean, like what's the problem? You got more people in jail, just as many people in jail as you got out walking around.
That's right, more, 2 million.
All right,
3 million.
so I mean, like, look at it like this. What's the deal? But you can go overseas.
They doing this.
Man, please.
Listen, they doing this because they're a clan and they starting and people ain't dying fast enough, so they killing them. This is what they doing because don't forget, they are poisoning people. They're doing all kind of things because they say the population is too much, okay? Because that's what they're doing, and that, don't forget, hey, listen, we research stuff, we see stuff, we know stuff. So our time is up right now, but hey, we're going to get back into this, okay? Because we want some feedback on this, okay? And believe me, it's some things going to get stirred up behind this one here, okay? So listen. Our time is up, and so we see you next week.
Peace.
Good night.
Watch yourself.
Put on the gun and make we farm up the ground. Get no see from what here, too much blood a run. Put on the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food, Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Make we farm up the ground. Get no see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food, Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one.